morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. I have a couple of updates for you guys. So, number one, I guess the most important one is, well, there's two. There's two that are really important. So the first one is that my Planner Perfect subscription box for September is late. And I was worried about this. I knew that this might potentially become a problem. I live in Canada, and so a lot of my orders that I get from the States are always late, and it's part of the part of the problem if the person that I order products from sends them late. So I'm pretty sure that the September sub box went out a little bit late. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and everybody else was like, "We got our notification," and I never had anything until the second last week of August. UPS is also running late, and so right now, according to my mail like on my phone, my system, it's saying that my package is stuck in Great Falls in Montana. So with that being said, I probably won't have my sub box in time to plan for next week. So you guys, I will be postponing, and this is most likely, I mean, there's miracles can happen, right? So I was planning on filming my monthly setup on Tuesday and posting it on Thursday, I believe. I would have to look to see. Let me see if it's in here or not. My posting schedule is on my monthly, I think. So I had September goals on Wednesday. So I think I had originally planned for this, but I think I had moved it. I was going to start filming early because the goal video was already done, so I was going to film on Tuesday. So Franklin planned with me was going to be on Thursday. My Planner Perfect, that's right. So my Planner Perfect monthly was going to be on the Friday. And we're leaving on Friday for Red Deer. So I won't actually be here over the weekend. So it's not like I could be like, okay, perfect. If I get up Friday, I'll be able to film over the weekend and then have it ready for Monday. I won't be here. So we're not coming back until Monday, which is the 1st of September. And then the 2nd, my kids, my husband will be here, of course. And then my kids will be back in school. And then it's harder for me to film because I can still film in the morning, but my kids will be woken up at 7:30. So I'd have to get up at 5, and I only have 2.5 hours if I get up at 5. Then I take my kids to school, and then I have my baby. He would be here awake if I slept in or if I had to film, and then I have to pick up my daughter within 3 hours. So it doesn't give me a lot of time. I'm going to have a lot less time than I did before, and even compared to last year, because I have to leave the house multiple times a day now because my daughter is in half day kindergarten. They don't offer full time where she goes, and so it's kind of a bummer. So it's going to be late. It's still stuck in Great Falls, and even if it gets to Sweetgrass and gets to Calgary, by Monday, I'm still not going to have it. The latest I could get it by would be Wednesday night, and then I would film it Thursday. So there's a possibility that could happen. I don't know what that possibility is, but I mean, like I said, miracles happen, right? So I'm going to hold out hope for that. And then what I'll do, if I don't post it on the Friday, I will film it. And technically I could still do it separate. So if I had it on Thursday morning to film, I could do the Franklin plan with me. It would be difficult, but I can do it. I can do the Franklin plan with me because that's the day that I would film. Or let me see. I don't know when I'm actually filming these things. So Tuesday I was going to film the monthly, which is here. Wednesday I was going to film the Planner Perfect one, but that will be out. And then Thursday I usually film the weekly. So what I could do, if I don't have the Planner Perfect one by here, I could film the Franklin weekly, And then I could hold out hope that the Planet Perfect one would be on Thursday. Because usually when I do my video, like to show my box, because people have already done unboxings online. So everybody already knows what the September box looks like because Jenny hadn't told anybody. So I could always do it on the Thursday. And then I guess I would have to do both of them. I would have to do the monthly separate and then the weekly. So instead of posting Planner Perfect September month, so then I could, if I still could do it here, I could post the monthly video separate here and still keep the same schedule. Like that would be amazing if I could. And then I could do the weekly separate and then post that on the Sunday that I was planning on it. So, okay, here's crossing my fingers. So if the box comes next week, I'll still be in good shape. I'll still be able to do it. So I'm going to cross my fingers, you guys. Hopefully today it'll like get to the destination and then I can be like, yes. And they'll send it out and then I'll have it by Thursday, like Wednesday night. That would be perfect. And if not, like, I guess I could technically still film the video on Friday. And then all that would happen if I were to film it Friday, because we're leaving by noon. So I'd still get up at 5 on Friday, do the work, and I could try to edit it, but I might not finish. So I'd have to finish it in Red Deer. And then I would have to post the monthly and the weekly together for Sunday. So that's also a possibility. So I'm going to try my best, but it all depends on the mail. Okay, so that's update number 1. So then kind of coming off from that, which I'm nervous about for like going forward, right? So if this is going to be an ongoing thing and my planner box, subscription box for that month is going to be late, I'm going to wait for October and see if that one's also late, because I usually film the last week of the month. So I would have to get my box before the last week of the month. But I think this one was sent out like on the 16th or the 17th. So, and like when it was sent out, or maybe it was the 11th, but it didn't actually move until like the 7th or the 18th. It didn't go anywhere. So, and then like it was supposed to be delivered on the 18th, and then it said, this box is going to be late. So like, I don't know. Like, I mean, what do they do? What do they do in the mail? How can these things be late? I don't get it. Now I'm going to wait for October and see what happens with that one and see if it's also late. And if that one is late too, and I have to do the same thing, I'm going to cancel my subscription box for the planner and just get the journal and the accessory stuff. And I will have to order my own plan books again, like I was doing before, because I have a schedule and I have a business to run. I can't be waiting for these planner books if they're not coming in time for me to do my work. So, and plus I like to have this done because when I take it to go out, like, see, now I'm going to be going to Red Deer. If I don't have that box before I leave, I'm going to be taking this to Red Deer and I'm not going to have a plan. I will have no idea what happens in September because I won't even have the book. So yeah, so it's kind of off-putting and it kind of makes me angry. So the second major update is that my work phone, is having sound issues. And I think it's because I was lending it to my youngest son to watch when his iPad would die, because we're looking for a new iPad for him. Of course, not a brand new one, but like a smaller one that he can just watch like kids' YouTube on it and play like little learning games. And so my phone has sound issues. And I apologize for anybody who was watching my Franklin Planner video on Saturday. So of course this video posts Sunday. My Franklin video posts Saturday usually. And so I tried my best to make it sound okay, but there's parts where it's like tinny and really small and it's hard to hear, and then it gets loud. And so I really truly apologize for that. There's nothing that I could do about it because I couldn't go back and refilm it once my plan with me had already been done. So right now I'm using my main phone, which I really wish I didn't have to use. That's why I was so happy to have a work phone, that I could do it separate because it takes up storage space. Even if you film the video and then delete it after and delete it from your like your main storage area under general, it still seems to take up more room on your phone. And I consistently get rid of my photos and I put them on my computer, like onto a hard drive. I consistently do that monthly. And I still seem to have like a little bit less space every month on my phone. So I don't know. And I have like a really big, I think I've got 500 gigs of room on my phone. So I've got a big hard drive. And yeah, I don't get it. And like it's going to have better picture and better sound quality because my phone is a newer phone, obviously. My work phone was an iPhone 11 Pro, and the one I'm on is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. And so it does have better sound and video quality. But it's also weird filming with it and using it in my setup because it's so much wider than this little phone. And it just makes me so sad because I've had this for so long. And yeah, I'm kind of sad about it. But I might try it again just in a little impromptu video just to see. And the funny thing is I did a test too, and the test was fine. But it seems like it needs a longer video in order to like tell you whether it's actually working. So yeah, so unfortunately, one of my video qualities is not great, which is tough for me. So the other thing is, yeah, this will be the last week in this book, in my gold Madeline Traveler's Notebook. I will be switching for September, so the next time you see me, you guys, I will be in a different leather, whether that video is filmed next week or not. I'll be in a new leather. I'll be in my new September plan book, and I've got a plan, and it's one of those months for September that I don't have like a solid kit to use. So I'm going to be using a variety of different kits all mixed mashed together. So all of my weeks are going to be different. I'll be using different washi tape for each of the weeks. I'm trying to think what I have. So I'm mostly just going to have, no, I do have Planners Anonymous washi tape I can use for the first week or two. And then the third week will be the Planner Perfect Apple one and like the gourds and stuff. So I will be using washi tape that I'll have on hand. It's all going to be different. It's not going to be like, and like I know technically this was different too. So each week I would have a different washi tape, but next time it's going to be a completely different theme. So it won't be the same theme that I have here. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is pull out my monthly plan book, and I'm going to plan, we're going to actually walk through first. We'll look at the previous week here. So this was the last week that we planned. So it was the 18th to the 24th, and I was feeling really good about this one. I felt like it was really pretty, and I am using Postcards 3 from Planners Anonymous, if you are wondering where this kit is from, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I am getting tired. I'm getting tired of it. I'm ready to switch things up and have a little tiny taste of fall. So obviously it's summer until the 21st of September. So I'm still going to have a taste of summer in there when I set up for the new one, which I'm excited about. I'm just excited to get away from this theme. And this theme is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but by the end of the month, I'm ready to switch it out. So I'm so excited for like October and November because I've got so many things. And then I keep wanting to buy new things, and I'm like, why am I buying new things? I don't need any new things. I'm good. I'm done. I don't need any more. Stop it. Like I went a little Etsy crazy. I placed one big order and then one semi-big order. And then I was looking in there again, and I'm like, oh, I need this maple leaf. And I'm like, no, I don't. I've already got lots of things. I don't need all of the things. I just want to use up what I have. So quick update on our road construction. If you guys can hear any noise in the background, currently all of my air conditioners are off. It was been cool over the last couple of days. It dropped down to like, I don't know, between 10 and 15 overnights. It dropped down to like 8 to 11 degrees overnight. So it cooled the house down, and it's so nice to sleep at night when it's cool in the house. And we're saving a little bit of power by not having the air conditioners run consistently. And I don't know about you guys, but like I'm 43, and at this age right now, I'm loving being in cooler temperatures. Like I had quite a few hot flashes. Probably in the last 3 years, I've had hot flashes now. And like I can't even say in summer they get worse, because I can be outside in the sun when it's like 30 degrees and I'm fine. But it'll be like when I'm inside somewhere and all of a sudden it just kind of comes on me, and it's ridiculous. Speaking of hot flashes, I can't even show you because I'm using my actual phone right now. But next week, actually, I wonder if I have the app on this phone. Okay, so look at this. I downloaded it because I'd already had it downloaded. So today is going to be 22. Part sun. It did have rain in the forecast. Yesterday had rain in the forecast too, but it didn't rain. It was just kind of overcast and cloudy at the same time. And we had really big wind. So the wind was like knocking shingles off the roof. Not my house roof, but my garage. So tomorrow's 25. Sunday is 27. Monday is 31. Tuesday is 30. Wednesday 31. Thursday 31. You guys, it is going to be so hot next week. So I'm going to try to it's going to be the last week before school because the following weekend we're going to Red Deer. And then when we come back, the kids start school on Tuesday. So this is going to be like my last hurrah to summer. And I'm going to get up at 5 every day, do my morning pages, do my work, and try again to keep all of my work within the days that I've planned. I know I said that last time. Sorry, I'm very chatty. I'm not even like getting this ready yet. Let me talk while I try to plan at the same time. It's going to be hard because I can't multitask as easy as I used to be able to. But anyway, so I'm going to try to do all of my work. That was my goal for last year. I'm going to see if there's like leftover things I can use here. It's like my goal is to use up some of these stickers. My goal last week was to make sure that my schedule reflected, like, for example, Monday, I only wanted to do journaling. Tuesday was my blog, that I only wanted to write my blog. Wednesday was sticker design. Thursday was filming Plan With Me. And then Friday was filming my Planner Perfect video. And so I always used to also use Friday as a catch-up day, but that kind of has changed. And now I use the weekends as catch-up days, especially when Chad is working too. I mean, it might not be fair for my kids though, so I try to still wake up early and get that done before they wake up. So a lot of my work is done before my kids wake up. But then I still have my morning routines. So I'll have I do my morning pages first, of course, and then I have, do we do this first or do we washi tape? Let's do this. I have my morning routine, which consists of my morning pages. I kind of have it separate. It's not really the same. But yeah, so morning pages are first, and then I do like the filming or whatever. If it's a video, I always do the filming first because once my kids wake up, it's near impossible to film a video because they're already talking and they won't be quiet. And my little one's not old enough yet to realize okay, mom's doing work. I'll go up to my room for a while. We don't have a big house, so it's not like I can be in a separate room because my office is in the living room. It's very hard to work and especially film videos when my family is here. So if it's like a weekly update video, I've been trying to do those outside and I don't even get a chance to because, I don't know, my neighbors are outside a lot, so it's kind of creepy because I'm afraid that they're just going to be out there listening to me, so I haven't been doing those videos out there. And then also, because I'm doing it in the morning, my voice echoes a lot when there's no cars on the road, especially because we have all this construction, there's no cars that go anywhere. Getting back to my point was that I was trying to do all of my work that I had planned for that day and keep it in that day and not have any carryover. I didn't do too bad, but last weekend I was like, I want to use this weekend as kind of like a catch-up weekend. And then I ended up not really getting that much work done because I had too much fun when I went out on Saturday night and I wasn't feeling so hot. Just wondering if these are new colors. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I haven't even shown these, you guys. Maybe I'll just quickly show them here. I was going to do a swatch a long time ago. Oh, they're the newest colors of mile liners from Zebra. And I was going to do a swatch. And I think this was literally maybe 2 or 3 Vancouver trips ago. So it's already been months. I was going to do a swatch on Instagram and a short and all that. But I ended up not. And I got lazy and I didn't do it. And honestly, these colors probably would have gone better with my whole setup this month than anything. So I'm going to use this color because it's going to match this better. I can't believe I forgot about these. I don't think I actually forgot about them. I think I just didn't use them. So yeah, we'll use this color this week. So anyway, I didn't do so good on the weekend and I didn't play catch up. So anyway, Monday was ridiculously busy. and it wasn't very nice out. So I was like, perfect. It's not nice, and I can use this opportunity. And then Tuesday, I'll catch up. And that's kind of what happened. I did really, really well. And on Monday, got everything done. And then Tuesday, I was able to just write my blog, do my morning routine, my morning pages. And then I went outside and spent a couple hours outside in the sun because it was a nicer day. It was like 25 with a humidex of 29. So that's what we did. And then I picked up my mom, and it was really good. So I want to have that same thing for this week because now it's going to be nice. So that's kind of my goal. So I'm going to see how I do with that. Look at this washi tape, you guys. We get to use the new one. It's very cool. I'm going to use this on all of the pages because I haven't used this washi tape yet. So I'll put it up and down the sides, even though it's not like up and down. That's how I'll use it. But it's always hard because I'm also doing like the Artist Way project, which is, if you guys haven't heard of it, it's by Julia Cameron, and it's literally like, I don't know, it's cool. It's about like unblocking your creativity. I don't really feel like my creativity is blocked because I do so many creative things. I just haven't had time. Like for me, a lot of what you would call being blocked is a lack of time to do anything because, I mean, when you're a mom and you've got to do all the things, it's hard, right? Like, okay, I'm just going to washi tape these pages while we're talking. It's hard when you are a full-time mom and like you still do all of the things. It's not like I just like stay at home and clean the house, you know, like I kind of feel like maybe that's something, it's a bad cliche. Like I know a lot of the moms nowadays, like they work full-time jobs outside the home, and it's harder. I feel like working from home is a lot easier because then you're able to be at home, and like, you know, if you need to take a quick rest break, it's like you can. Or if you need, like, I'm not even talking about rest break. Like, I think, honestly, I guess, like, I'm kind of talking from the perspective of being an at-home mom when your kids are at home and working full-time. So, like, I don't think a lot of people who do that, like, if you work from home, you probably put your kids in daycare if you are a mom or a dad. I mean, if you're watching this and you're a dad, same thing, right? Most people would do that, but I've never wanted to put my kids in daycare. I did put my littlest one in daycare when I had no choice. I was a single mom, or my littlest one. My oldest son, when I first had him, he went into daycare at 11 months because I had to return to my job. But then when I started having more kids, it didn't make sense to go back to work because daycare fee was more than I would get paid at the time, because my old job wouldn't hire me back full time. They would only hire me back part time. And I hated my old job. I worked at Sobeys as like in the grocery retail business, which is different than just retail. And they wouldn't hire me back full time. So, and not just that, I was actually very depressed. I was suffering from depression when I was at my job because of the way they treated me. And like, you know, I went from $6.50 when I first started there to $23, and there was no, like, I was capped out, like there was no more I could make in store. And so I ended up moving to a corporate job, and it was just like it wasn't like a full-time position. It was just like a part-time helping out somebody in head office because the lady was sick. She had cancer and she couldn't do her job, so I took over for her while she was in the hospital getting treatments and stuff, which I know sounds very sad. But yeah, I took over for her, and then they laid everybody off again. And so my job was to go back in store. And I remember how I felt and how much I hated it. So I was like, you know what? Like, here we're trying to have a baby and it wasn't happening. And then finally in 2020, our daughter was born. So then that's when I started like staying at home full time. And then my son didn't have to go to daycare anymore, which was so nice because even when I was a single mom, daycare was cheaper, but I still paid like, it was like almost $400 a month for one child. And that was me being a single mom and only having like an income of like $20 an hour. So it didn't go far. And probably the reason why I was depressed was because I never really had any money to do anything or go anywhere. Like I couldn't even pay gas for my vehicle because I never made enough money. And the other reason is because the place where I worked, there was no opportunity to like move up or learn new skills or do anything different. Like I couldn't become a manager to make more money. And so even working in with a different company, it wouldn't have worked out. So I'm glad that I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'm not kind of stuck in that rut that I was in, because it wasn't a very pleasant rut, let me tell you. Have any of you experienced that as well? Like been in a position where you just weren't happy with what you were doing, and then you had like a big career change or something? Like for me, I feel like, doing what I was doing and making actually a solid income to doing social media stuff, for me, it didn't really matter because I obviously had the support of my husband and he makes enough to support all of us. But like, that's the thing, like it's still less income than what we would have had if I was working and we didn't have any kids, right? Because then obviously you've got the ability to do more work and you've got the freedom because you don't have kids. Kids do, like, motherhood is like one of the greatest joys, it really is, but it's also one of the hardest things I've ever done. So I'm just going to trim off the edges here of the washi tape I kind of went over. So anyway, so next week I just want to get into a better track. Like not necessarily working so hard, just working smarter. And making sure that all of my work is done. And I'm not leaving things for like the next day. Because that is when things start getting hard for me. And then I also start getting stressed out. Okay, so we're done washi taping the edges, and see, I love this, and I also love how it makes it so different, right? Like compared to this, it is completely 180, and I like that. I want to start doing different spreads, and I always said that before, but as soon as I start using a kit, it turns out to always be the same, like it's never just different. But I really like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I was kind of thinking about this, and I'm going to plan for the same idea. So I'm going to keep the schedule as is. And then if I end up, like that whole conversation I was telling you guys about, if I end up getting my book next week in time, I'll still be able to do the video in time. It just kind of depends when I film the video. That's the question. So I might not put that down, or I'll put film with a question mark or something. But yeah, so basically I do have a video posting every single day next week. So Monday, of course, is my makeup video. And Tuesday is my goal video. The goal video, oh wait, no, I lied. Sorry, this is my weekly update video. So weekly update video. This one is my goal video, which I already have posted. The weekly update video, I did mention this in my Franklin as well, I believe. I'm going to stop them as of September. So the weekly ones, I'm going to be done. One of my subscribers left a comment saying, I hope that you continue occasionally. So what I'll do instead, because weekly is a lot, it's easier to kind of keep track of all the things because I'm doing it on a weekly basis. But I think what I'll do is, instead of like going like by what I do every single day in those videos, because it's kind of boring, because I'm just recapping like what I've done, all my tasks throughout the week, I think what I would like to do is like a flip of my planner for the entire month, and then um, discuss any highlights, like, what's changed for me, how I'm feeling, talking about orders that I'm getting, or stuff like that. Like, instead of like the day to day jargon, I would rather like update big ticket items like that. So I can continue doing the monthly. I think that might be more doable going forward. And then I'll try to keep the video within 20 minutes still. Sometimes it's really hard. I went almost like 50 minutes last video. It was ridiculous. And then my phone wasn't working, and it just was so kind of upsetting. Okay, so Wednesday is the goal video. So I'm going to be filming them a day before I post. So Thursday will be the weekly or the monthly Franklin setup. So that's exciting. So that'll be the monthly Franklin. And then ideally, this is where I would have the monthly Planner Perfect video on the Friday. And then Saturday will be the weekly Plan with Me from Franklin. And then Sunday, the weekly Planner Perfect. And that's like my normal schedule. So I think that works out if I get everything in time. And like I said, it depends what happens. So worried about that. I just wish things would work out, Things worked out the first time for everything, life would be so much more simple. And then when it comes to filming, I know Monday, you know what, I'm going to put my blog stickers down first, because I'm also going to have to do a reel. So blog, I'm going to be posting a blog. I think this is like my first Artist Way blog posting too. This is where I write my blog. So Tuesday is going to be a bit busier because not only do I write a blog, but I also have to film. So Tuesday I'll be filming my my monthly setup for Franklin. Monday I'll be filming my Artist Way update video. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my dog snoring, but he's loud. And then Monday I'll also be doing my weekly update video. Okay, so this will be my monthly for my Franklin. Wednesday will be my weekly for my Franklin. So we're just going to switch things around because I was doing my monthly for Planner Perfect there. And now that I'm done, I'm going to put all my pens away. This month will be done, this theme. Thursday would ideally be the monthly for the Planner Perfect if I get it by Wednesday. If not, I can try to do it Friday morning. And then Friday, oh yeah, see, that was the whole point. So Tuesday, oh no, I'd already established that, right? So Tuesday I was going to film the monthly Franklin. And then Wednesday I was going to do the weekly. And then Thursday I would do the monthly and the weekly for Planner Perfect. That's right. So I would have 2 separate filming days. And if that doesn't work out, I would do it Friday if it came here. And if it doesn't happen, I won't be planning for Planner Perfect until the week after, until the first week of September. So I mean, eventually it'll get done. It just might not get done on time. That's all. Oh, it's very frustrating for me, but it is what it is. Okay, so then I will have to post a reel. So I'm going to have to film a reel. Let's see. I'm going to put another filming sticker. So if I'm changing my monthly setup here, I'm going to have to film here and do an Instagram thing. Film reel. So I'll put a reel sticker down. And then I'll post that on, I think I'll post it here. Because I'm going to have my computer with me in Red Deer, so I should be able to do all those things. Okay, so I think that's it for my work stickers, because I won't be working on actual stickers this week. I'll actually just work on my stickers whenever I can, because this is like the last week of the month. And then when we get into September, I want to start like giving away October freebies. So I need to have those stickers done. I worked on them last night. I've worked on them the day before, but they're very painstaking because there's a lot of detail involved. and I want to have the freebies at least ready to go. I'm also going to use up these die cuts. I'm going to finish them. Maybe not throughout the week, but I'm going to use them during the days on the dailies. And then I'll just have this postcard left over and I can get rid of this paper. And this postcard, I'm just going to put it in here for now because I still have stickers left over. So now I'm going to write in these things before I forget, because if I don't, I might forget what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to use my black pen. So Monday, I'm just trying to think, what day is it today? Today is the 22nd. So Monday is the video I just edited last night, and I did a throwback. I'm going to call it Makeup Monday Throwback. And it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. The blog is going to be The Artist Way. I'm calling it TA for short. TA is The Artist Way Intro Week. Okay. And then this one is going to be August Planner Flip. So I have to film that on Monday. I mean, I could do it Tuesday, but I would have to do it Tuesday morning before I started switching my binder over. Film. The first video I'm going to film is the TA week. Is it 7 or 8? Let's see. I can look in here. Today's the 22nd. Yeah, I just finished the week 7, so it's week 7 that I'm doing. So that's supposed to be like a 2-minute video, but yeah, it hasn't been 2 minutes each time. And then I'm also doing the week ending 24th life update video. I'm going to be busy on Monday. I'm not even going to have room for a sticker here. Okay, Tuesday, I will have my week ending 24th life update video posting. My blog will be, again, the same thing, The Artist Way week 7 update. And then I'll be filming my Franklin planner. Franklin planner setup, and then I will edit that right after. Okay, so that's basically all the work I've got on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, my goal video. So September goals. And this kind of works out because I believe I'm allowed to show you guys the covers of the new Cultivate What Matters goal planner on the 26th or the 27th. I have to double check, but I will post it on Instagram and probably my community post on YouTube. So you guys, I'm so excited because I will be able to show you that information. I should be getting those soon. So I will be able to share with you what it looks like and how pretty it is, etc., and all the color choices. Because September 16th is the release date for the general public, and it's very exciting to be able to plan our 2026 goals. Okay, so filming on Wednesday, I'm going to be switching that, and we're going to be doing the weekly plan with me. And now that will be the 1st to the 7th. That's for Franklin. Okay. And see, it's funny because I can't write nicely. Like I guess if I was, instead of using these stickers, I could use this pen and write film and then like put in the dates in black or like what I needed to do. But I never did that because I'm using these stickers. So yeah, so it doesn't make it look that pretty, does it? But it is kind of a work thing. So I keep my work stuff on the left and then I put like my, home life on the right. Okay, so Wednesday, that's the only thing I have to do, and then we edit that video right after, just to make sure that I'm keeping up with my work. Thursday, we will have, right, so this is the tentative one, so Planner Perfect, or wait, right? No. Wow. So this is where the video goes that I filmed here. So the September 2025 Franklin setup. That's where that posts. And then I'm tentatively filming the Planner Perfect monthly September setup. And then I'm also tentatively filming the Planner Perfect weekly, the 1st to the 7th setup. So I'm going to put stars beside both of those, and then the word edit if I get it in time. Okay. So then Friday we will have the monthly. So if it comes in, you guys, I just had an interruption. Oh, a bunch of packages got delivered. I'm so excited. I already kind of discussed this on one of my last videos, but I was like, do you guys want to have, like, when I get packages, should I show them in my planning videos or should I do a separate haul? And I said I was going to do a separate haul, but then I've also got like a whole bunch of stuff already. And so I was like, okay, what do I do? Like, do I show the stuff that I already currently have or the stuff that I'll be using and then do a separate haul? And I'm going to have to break up everything in like to 2 packages. Or sorry, I'm gonna have to break up everything into 2 separate videos because there's so many things coming. I'm excited about it, but there's a lot coming. And also I'm really happy that the delivery guy found my house because of all the construction. So I asked him, I'm like, do you have notes in your system about where to come? And he's like, no, he's like, I just parked down the road and then I walked all the way. And he had like 7 or 8 packages with him. And some of them were big boxes because I got my Jane's Agenda sub box today. So excited. Okay, so I will show that in another video, so I hope you guys will stick around and check that out too, because it's going to be a big one. I'll probably do the subscription box from Jane's Agenda separate, only because it's already got a lot of things in it, and I want to show what I'm using everything for, so we'll do that separate. So, let me think here. Where were we? So Thursday was filming this video, if it comes in. Friday, I've got the Planner Perfect monthly, potentially. So that again will get a star. Monthly September setup. Okay, and then Saturday, or wait, was I saying Saturday, Sunday? Let me think here. So I've got the goals. Oh yeah, no, because this one is the monthly, that's the monthly. So we've got the Franklin, the weekly plan with me here, the 1 to the 7th. And then we've got the Planner Perfect 1 to the 7th. Right. Okay, so that is it. And then this will be the August planner flip on Insta. And that's it. So I think that's everything for work. I've got my blog here. I won't be doing stickers because I'll be too busy editing everything. So I'll edit. I film this video. I edit it. I film this video. I edit and post it here. And then these I edit. So that's 4 videos. So that makes sense. So it's going to be a lot of filming, a lot of editing and posting this week. So I know some people have trouble posting to YouTube. So I'm glad that mine does not do that, because if it did, it would drive me crazy. So what I'm going to do here, I didn't share this because it literally was 6 sticker sheets, but I'll show you the other ones too. The stickers from Once More with Love. I love these ones. Like, I'm in love with them. Where are they? Right here. So I got the Journal 2.0. I got 3 new sheets because I use them like every post. Just realized my camera's on, but it's not very bright right now. Maybe it's because I haven't even overhead light on. Hold on. So I use these in every week. So I'm just going to pull one of those right now. And then the other one I use is this one here. Oh yeah, we need to put those in the right spot. These are like iPad doodling. So I use these to show that I'm designing stickers on a Wednesday. And I use those weekly as well. I'm usually in 2 different spots, so I need lots of them. So I got those yesterday. I had to pick up my mail from the post office because, again, they can't. Canada Post won't deliver. Like, and that's the funny thing is that the sidewalk is done now. So Canada Post technically could, but they can't drive their vehicle nearby. I guess they could come up a side road. They just never made amendments for that. But if it's a delivery company from Amazon or if it's like from Shipsy, they will come and they will just like walk over. So, okay, so we're going to do my Monday journaling. And that's basically it. I'm just going to check my other binder now. So these are the things that we're going to do. And I'm not sure if I should write it in this color because everything, it's going to be very like gray green color. You know what I mean? So Monday, it's just work. Tuesday, it's just work. And like now the work is piling up. So do you see what I mean? Like when I've got all of these things to do to try to fit this in from like, I don't know, say I start at 5 and then I also eat breakfast in there too. So like say I give myself a limit till like 11:30 noon. From 5 to 11:30, plus my kids wake up and that takes a good hour. So I get them breakfast, I wake them up, I change my baby, I had to clean his crib because a lot of times he pees the bed at night. We've cut him back from milk because he still drinks a bottle of milk at night. It helps him go to sleep. And I don't want his teeth to get wrecked, so I'm trying to wean him off milk before bed. And it's very hard. It's very hard because that's one of his like favorite routines, his bedtime routine. Especially now that he's no longer napping. But anyway, it's very hard to try to get all of this work done between 5 and 12:30 because it's not just this work. Like I've also got my morning routine, my morning pages, and then breakfast, and then the kids getting up. So, I mean, from like 5 to 12, let's say, that's 7 hours, right? Am I right here? 5, yeah, because 5 to 10 would be 5 hours. So you think even if I woke up at 5 and the kids woke up at like 9, that's 4 hours of good quality work. This would take a longer time than that because I'm filming 2 videos. I'm watching videos, I'm posting to Instagram, I'm filming a planner flip, doing all my journaling takes time, transferring my blog takes about 10 minutes. So I don't know, it's just, it seems like not that much. Like this stuff could be done, but then I add my morning routine in there, and my kids getting up routine, and that's kind of what throws me off. So Tuesday is a little bit less, but the filming takes up quite a bit of time. And then the blog takes about half an hour. Usually a blog will take me a good hour to 3 hours, depending on what it is. But these ones, because I already have a template in place and I'm just pretty much recapping what I've read and what my thoughts were on the previous week's like thing that I've read, it's a lot easier. Wednesday, when it's sticker design, it takes all day because designing is very time and detail oriented. It's not quick. It's not quick at all because I have to think about color choices, and like drawing takes time, and dealing with online stuff like on your iPad using Procreate, it is not as easy as just taking out a piece of paper and pencil and drawing something. So there's that, and then the filming and the editing, of course. Filming is important to get done in the morning. The editing I can do throughout the day, so that's not a big deal. But like I said, when it's nice out, I don't want to be doing the editing throughout the day. So I got to get my butt in gear, stop distracting myself by watching Facebook videos of cute kitties online, and start working. Because I tell you, they get me every single time. It's the cute kitty faces. And I'm so allergic to cats. I can't do it, you guys, but I love them. I want a black cat so bad, but I cannot do it. Okay, so Monday I don't have anything going on for home stuff, just the journaling. Tuesday, filming and blog. And then Wednesday is budget. So I will put budget. I'm going to write it fairly big, and then I'm going to just say plan budget. So that's like my decorative touch to the page, plus the stickers, of course. Thursday, I'm going to pack. I'm going to start packing because we leave Friday. So pack. Pack for Red Deer. And Friday, I've got to do two things. So it will be bills. And we're going to pay the bills. And then we're also leaving for Red Deer. So I'll just put Red Deer. And we'll say drive to Red Deer. And then Saturday, the big things that we're doing in Red Deer. Saturday will be the Legion. And we'll also actually be going to Belly Hop on Friday as well, but I won't put that down. And then Sunday will be Belly Hop. But again, it's a local brewery. So Legion. And this one, I'm just going to put visit. Okay. And that's it. Still pretty busy though. And I'm excited because I'm going to have to figure out when I'm going to do this haul video. Probably not this week. It's going to be hard for me to wait, but I will keep everything in a box and then I will show you guys the first week of September. Because then it's like going to be all my fall stuff and it's very exciting. So I'm going to start using some of these stickers. So far, I've just used the day of the week. And then the rest of them, plus the die cuts, I'm going to be using throughout the days. Very excited. I love this. Okay, I need to get the other ones out too because I want to use some of these in here. You know what would be really pretty is if I used this one. I'm going to do that. Put it right in the corner. And then I'm going to add on top of that this word thing. It's probably not the conventional way I would use this. I would normally put this in a corner somewhere. But I think it's going to look pretty over top. Just like that. And then also, I need to find those stamps that I had because there's a stamp here. It's a kitty stamp, but it's a stamp. So these stamps are not sideways and that one is, so that's not going to work out. But I could also use this one because this will, some of these areas aren't very big. So I'm going to put this stamp here. And then I can put this little round sticker on it. Just like that. Okay, and there's a lot of kitty cats in this one too. See, that makes me so sad. I want a kitty cat. I don't need a kitty cat. I just want one. Will this fit here or should I put that on a day? There, that works. I kind of went over the page a bit, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I also want to get some of this, like, this stuff. Or do I? It's kind of cool. No. I'll use that for a day. It didn't go on properly, but I'm going to be like filming right away. I'm going to be decorating the days right away, so it doesn't matter. I think what we'll do is add one of these kitty cats on here. There. And then we'll add a couple of trees. Do I have room? kind of running out of room. Okay, this one here, I'm going to put embrace your inner goddess. Maybe not. I don't want any more words on this page. I already got lots of words. We'll put this vase. I'm just going to layer this other tree on top of it. Just like that. I think that's it, because I don't want to go overboard. I'm already going overboard. All right, you guys, so that is it for this setup. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to put it back in my monthly book right away because I'm going to decorate the days of the week here. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, I do have a code with Planner Perfect. I'll just put it on the screen for you, and it is down below. The link is down there, and you can just use Sandra20. It is only for one-time use. So if you've already used it, I'm sorry, but you can't use it again. But there are a lot of other affiliates out there. I know that there is a list. I think it's on the buy and sell on Facebook for Planner Perfect. There's a list of all of the affiliates. So you can go and share the love there. But if you haven't used my code yet, it will give you a 20% off discount, including leathers, which is very exciting. And it is for any of the items on the website. And I believe your first subscription box too. Like, because again, you can only use it on like one code per order. Like, you can't use my code multiple times. So that's also exciting. So thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching today's video. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed my talk because it was very chatty and I couldn't stop talking. But also please be aware that if I don't have a video posting at the end of next week, you'll know why, because my planner book is late. So I will see you guys soon. Please take care. Have a great week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, click on the bell button, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.